We're here at the Republican National Convention in Cleveland, Ohio, and joining me now is former Senator and presidential candidate Rick Santorum. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you, Shelby. Good to be with you.
So you are one of the few candidates who ran against Donald Trump and actually showed up to the convention. Why are you here?
That's sad. I mean, everyone made a pledge that they would support the nominee of the Republican Party. Well, the people have spoken. It's not like Trump eked this out. I mean, he got more votes than anybody who's ever run in a contested Republican primary. And we need to respect the will of the voters. And it's unfortunate that people who said, oh, I'll support whoever it is, not only some of them not supporting him at all and not coming, and others who, oh, yeah, I'll vote for him, but not coming. You need to be here. You need to show that unity. And I know it's an inconvenience, and I know it may cause you some heartburn, but we have a binary choice. As of yesterday, that's now settled. We have a choice between either Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. If you're not for Donald Trump, you're for Hillary Clinton. And you can't tell me, well, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. Because if you're a Republican, if you're a conservative, then you have an obligation to elect someone who's going to further that cause. And if you look at the nomination of Mike Pence, you look at the Supreme Court justices he said he would appoint, you listen to what his son said last night, this is a guy who's going to be a ton better than Hillary Clinton, and you have to get behind him.
And I would imagine him picking Mike Pence may have boosted your support for the ticket overall. Mike Pence is more of your kind of conservative, socially conservative. How important is it to that grassroots right-wing faction of the party that Donald Trump actually listens to Mike Pence?
I think, number one, it's important that he picked him. Why do you pick somebody, particularly given the role that the vice president is likely to play in this administration? I think it's going to be a bigger role than most. I mean, Donald Trump has been very clear. He needs someone who understands how the Congress functions and can work with Congress, and he's looking for a vice president to sort of help him in that role. I think that's a good manager, finding out what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and have someone who can help you. And picking Mike should give every positive signal to every conservative, social conservative, others, that he's sensitive to that, and that's the direction he's going to go.
Do you think they're compatible? I mean, a lot of people compare this to The Bachelor. Mike Pence got the rose, but can they make this political marriage work?
I think he's better than a lot. And I'd say that because, most people in politics are, how should we say, extroverts and are prone to, strong statements and hyperbole. Mike is not. Mike is sort of the antithesis of Donald Trump. He's very low-key. He's very circumspect. He's a very serious guy, and I think that's the kind of Donald Trump obviously recognized people were concerned about the character issue and whether he had the gravitas to be able to do this job. I think picking Mike Pence showed, he knows his weaknesses and he's going to complement them.
One last question. You're here tonight. You're going to hear Mike Pence speak, but you're leaving before Donald Trump speaks tomorrow night. Is that a political statement you're making?
I've been here 3 days, and that's I work for a living, and I'm not being paid to be here. So I've got things that I've got to do, and family, and that's what we're going to be doing. So I wanted to come here, show my support, and that's what I'm doing.
All right. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, Shelby.